Oh my goodness. Hey, you're beautiful. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the necklace is really nice too. Earrings.
Anybody have a Kleenex? We gather here on this just spectacularly gorgeous fall day to witness and to celebrate the marriage of Autumn Rose Laniel and Mackenzie Robert Chamberlain. We are gathered here in celebration with them to share in the moment when two people come together in the bonds of love, honor, respect, responsibility, into all the beautiful ways that two people create marriage. Autumn and Mac, this is your day and your time and your celebration. Today you declare the love and commitment that you have expressed to one another many times before, but today each of you declares that this other person has that special primary place in your life that can only be given to one other. You two have decided to make the journey through life together and to make as much of it as you can, these very unique, creative individuals. And you are surrounded here today by your families who have given you life and sustenance, and all of your dear friends who are surrounding you as well, and all are here gathered with just so much love in their heart and support for you as you make this step forward in your lives together. Just for one breath, two breaths. I want you to look out at this field of beautiful people witnessing you on your wedding day. All gather here with their own vision of who you are as individuals and who you are as a couple. And so you gather all of this perception and perspective of your lives together. And tonight, everybody shares in this moment. Everybody shares in this memory. And it will all be remembered differently as well. So today, your unity creates this circle of community that is here gathered. And it is within this circle it's within this circle that you would like to take a moment for a special welcome to those people who have most intimately modeled marriage for you. Autumn's parents, Dana and Keith, and Mac's parents, Margie and Rick. You have shown by example the depth of meaning and power within the bond of marriage. This extends to grandparents as well. Today there will be beautiful vows made, which are powerful in and of themselves. And those vows will echo through time for those two here who come here to be wed today. This wedding day aspiration toward the future is an expression of love, a passage of time that you as their parents have each experienced for over 25 years of marriage. I think you deserve a little round of applause. You, as couples, have shown that it's within the daily actions that vows are lived, and it's all of the nuances, all of the moments that you say yes to one another each day. And you two have been learning this throughout your lives, and it's what you bring to one another as gifts that's been handed down to you. So thank you for being such beautiful and supportive and loving models of love and marriage. So welcome all of you to this beautiful space that these two have been planning and creating, and you've chosen just a place that's filled with beauty and light and open the doors for your home for the day. And it's a landmark place. And it's now a destination wedding for the two of you. So we welcome you home to Minnesota, land of beautiful seasons. And so today you celebrate in this space that we as human beings create of places to gather those we love, and we create beauty, and it's all of this aspiration, it's part of our spirit to create beauty on a wedding day too. And this is a little bit like love. We take love and we create marriage. We create the embrace. Marriage exists on all these levels of spiritual, emotional, physical, mental, and civil, and we take love and embrace it. And it's kind of the home, wherever you two are, wherever your future travels and dreams take you. Your home is in one another's hearts. But today, remember this place, and we'll be here long after any of us, I'm sure, to stand as a landmark for the two of you. So, as I say, where is the place? Where is the place where there are open arms always ready to hold you? You've asked David to read for you today from this beautiful excerpt from Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell. Dave?
Suddenly, she felt strong and happy. She was not afraid of the darkness or the fog, and she knew, with a singing in her heart, that she would never fear them again. No matter what mists might curl around her in the future, she knew her refuge. She started briskly up the street toward home, and the block seemed very long, far, far too long. She caught up her skirts to her knees and began to run lightly. But this time, she was not running from fear. She was running because Mac's arms were at the end of the street.
Say because you give a damn. A ceremony of marriage is the spoken promise of heartfelt hope between two people who love each other, who trust in that love, and who plan to share their future. Love has thus far entrusted the two of you in the time that you have already shared, to express your desires and longings, your dreams and memories and hopes, and to help each other through times of joy as well as uncertainties. The commitment of marriage in honor of this love that you have discovered, and in honor of all that you have created together, provides further encouragement to trust in the shared vision of your future. But before you step across this threshold today and move forward into your life as husband and wife, I'd like to take a moment and look back several years and bring you to a little closer together. So one evening long ago, Autumn used her
Satava hat. My Satava hat.
Autumn used her best friend's computer skills. Keith, that would be you. And she used those skills to make an invitation to a few friends to come celebrate her 16th birthday. And as a fellow bandmate and theater friend, Mac received one of those select invitations. I don't imagine that either of you, of course, knew at that time that this sweet invitation would grow into the most meaningful, mutual invitation of a lifetime. Just for a moment, think back to sending that invitation. What we do know is that Max said yes, and a few weeks later this path began. There are these defining moments in life that can become the first moment in the path of a lifetime. And that is, of course, what we are here to celebrate today, that these two individuals have chosen to become companions for life. As companions thus far, they might say that they have finished growing up together. But I'm guessing that many of us elders here know that they have much continued, beautiful, and profound growth to undertake. And we know just how blessed they are to have found a companion to be with them along the way through life. Really, they know this too. They know that their life together includes deeply conscious decisions, to take leaps and to grow, to take chances and explore, and that all of this is so much more meaningful and joyful and possible because they're undertaking it with someone they love. This expanding vision that they have created together of joyful possibility is what happened when they went out west to explore the coast, and together made the decision to follow the call of a dream job for one of them, knowing that doing so would lead to the opening up of new opportunities for the possibility of a dream job for the other. They can trust in this faith to take risks and make leaps due to the solidity of their partnership. They experience a sense of balance and stability, which they have been creating from the start. And they each contribute in their own way, and their collaboration builds each other up by supporting each other's aspirations and dreams. They express their experience of their love as ever-changing and growing. I can see that there is a lovely sense of encouragement between Autumn and Mac on deep levels. And remember, the two of you, that encouragement means to give one another heart. This courage comes from the Latin root for heart, cur. So in giving one another encouragement, you build up your dreams together. Your relationship began with a bit of borrowed skill in technology, and those skills have been somewhat growing and thriving ever since. Your shared technological proficiency that you've developed. For example, these two think nothing of creating and building computers together. And your mutual creative careers, utilizing your independent expertise, shows up in the way that you play together as well. In pursuing your chosen fields, you have been willing to go great distances to follow your dreams. And in navigating that distance, you have been able to maintain your connection with family and friends by using those same skills. Thanks to your communicative ways of being in touch, long distance, you have been maintaining great contact with your parents and siblings and friends. And also because you have that imaginative sense within your creative fields, where you can live in a virtual field of gaming with friends. Which is what a great connection to have. You know, when you're long distance for the first time in your lives and you love so many people that have been close with you throughout your lives, and there you are. You still get to play. And you each contribute in your own ways there as well. You each create your own character. And I'm sure that whatever you're creating virtually shows up in your real life as well, in how you each are as personalities together. So this has been part of your lives together, is all of the imagination that you have been building upon and all of the dreams that you've been following. And I hope that for the rest of your lives together, your dreams continue to unfold and your creativity continues to develop. And all of those skills that you learn about different ways of communicating in all different realms continues to grow as well. So the second reading that you've chosen is from Maya Angelou, and it's called Touched by an Angel. And you've asked Alicia to read for you today.
We, unaccustomed to courage, exiles from delight, live coiled in shells of loneliness until love leaves its high holy temple and comes into our sight to liberate us into life. Love arrives, and in its train comes ecstasies, old memories of pleasure, ancient histories of pain. Yet, if we are bold, love strikes away the chains of fear from our souls. We are weaned from our timidity in the flush of love's light. We dare be brave, and suddenly we see that love cost all we are and will ever be. Yet it is only love which sets us free.
Autumn and Mac, you two have brought together beautiful poetry and prose today, and you've chosen lovely music to express yourselves. But I believe that everyone here today has come to hear your voices as you speak your wedding vows. And this will be the sound that I hope echoes through time for you as you grow old together. So I've asked you not to join hands until this moment. But now I invite you to have your flowers ready. To join hands. And I'll have you repeat after me.
Mac, I promise to grow with you and support you. I promise to be patient, understanding, and kind. I promise to listen and share. I promise to create, to explore, and be curious. In good times and in bad. I promise to love you. I promise to be my best. For myself, for us, and for our future together.
Autumn, I promise to grow with you and support you. I promise to be patient, understanding, and kind. I promise to listen and share. I promise to create, to explore, and be curious. In good times and in bad, I promise to love you. I promise to be my best, for myself, for us, and for our future together.
These are the hands that reach out and give you a Kleenex when you need it. I hope that you too just feel all the beauty and strength and tenderness that you give to one another. These hands you're holding. The hands that you've been holding for many years now. And that you have been reaching out and giving one another that comfort and strength and tenderness and love and affection. All the ways that we give to one another with these beautiful gifts in our hands. The hands that we create our world with and that you create your world with together. So you stand here on your wedding day, holding hands, and in just a short while you'll be letting go. You'll be embracing other people, and you'll be toasting and dining and dancing. But when you do so, you'll be wearing your wedding rings, which are a symbol of this moment and all the moments moving forward when you say yes to one another. They're virtual rings.
Autumn, I give you this ring as a symbol of our vows. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you with this ring. I be wed.
Mac, I give you this ring as a symbol of our vows. And with all that I am, and with all that I have, I honor you. With this ring, I be wed.
Because having spoken your vows for all here to witness, and having exchanged rings as a symbol of those vows, it is my very great honor and joy and privilege to pronounce the two of you Mr. and Mrs. Mac and Autumn Chamberlain, husband, wife, and partners in life. And I ask that you please seal your vows in this ceremony and begin your married life with a really great kiss.